Good morning, one and all. Andrew Smith from Royal LePage Kelowna. Welcome to Coffee with Andy for Tuesday, March 22nd. Bright Jenny Coffee Shop, although I think we call it a coffee lab now. It's on Kirshner. Brand new. I think this is just week 2. They just opened. They used to have the other location in the North End. To describe where it is, if you're from Kelowna, the landmarks, the Corral, the OK Corral across the street, Cold Beer and Wine, Country and Western Bar, Bottle Depot used to be in the back. It's just a beehive of entrepreneurial talent here. Everyone working, everyone in a hurry. I don't think it's going to get a lot of tourists per se, because nobody, the tourists don't come to Kirshner. I don't think it would be a destination for locals, but there's a million people who work down here, and it's the kind of place. This is the street you come if you have to get the dent out of your car and you have an ICBC claim. But it's just a zillion people coming and going. Fantastic coffee, by the way. They have about 25 or 30 employees between the two locations here, and it's it's one of those if you know spots, and it's, I say it's my favorite, but top 3, top 4 kind of thing. Housing. Oh my gosh, the people who've been saying things are going to get better in the spring may be right once all is said and done, because it's more or less spring now, and we've just been through the most active week since forever. 54 residential sales over the past 7 days. We're back. It was a pre-pandemic level week. I'm not going to say we're back to pre-pandemic levels, because I think you have to have a year of this before you say everything's back to normal. But it was a really good week, and more interestingly, it was the people who participated last week were the well-heeled who walk among us. There were eight homes out of the 54 last week sold over $2 million. So I'm not saying they're smarter than the rest of us, but those with money have gotten off the sidelines and are investing or buying in Kelowna again in reasonably big numbers. What does that mean for the rest of us who are looking between 750 and 950, or 1 and 1.2 with a suite near a good school with a mortgage and 2 incomes? It means it's the market likely. Signs are that the prices aren't gonna go down. If you're thinking of buying, it's wise to look at it now. Yes, we know the news that we have no control over with interest rates and market conditions. The rest of Canada isn't all that great, but for our little hamlet here, things have gotten better than they were, and there's certainly signs now that the worst of us is behind us, and now we're seeing it in the numbers. We saw it in the phone calls, the internet inquiries, with showings, with open house traffic. Now we're seeing it with real life numbers. So that's good news. Condo side, 25 apartments sold last week. Average sale price for apartments was $451,000. Those numbers are healthy. The most active areas in town was the tie last week between the Lower Mission area and downtown with 5 each. There's 479 apartments for sale. So if we're seeing 25 a week, that's 100 a month. It's easy math. So there's more than 4 months, less than 5 months worth of supply heading into a spring market. So we need more listings. We need more property. There's still enough for those coming in to visit to see 5 or 6 places, but it would be nice if they had 10 to compare to. So market's okay. The resiliency of the Canadian home buyer it's never been. It was quiet for a while, but certainly it's back, and we're grateful to see it. We hope it stays like this for a while. Thanks for watching. Give me a call if you're in town. Andy Smith, Royal LePage Kelowna. See you next Tuesday.